Good morning, my garden friends and my worm friends and my everyday friends. I wanted to do just a very, very brief final, part three, I guess, uh, of my cleaning out my can of worms. And as you can see, I've got the well back in place. This has been cleaned out completely. All the castings that look like chocolate pudding, they've all been put back up on the top layer actually. And then I cleaned out two layers. This is the first time I've ever done this where I actually cleaned out what was the bottom layer and then the middle layer. So you can see that I've got one spare over here. But this is completely cleaned out. I don't have anything in the bottom of that. It has been suggested to me by Sandra over at Nana's Worms that she uses bedding in the bottom so that if there is any drippage, it will be absorbed. But I left it plain. Uh, when I took everything apart, I kind of collected the worms from each separate tray, and then I put some here on the bottom and added extra worms and some food, and then on this tray I did the same. I'm trying to lessen my mites, and I found that I saw mites on both the bottom of all three trays, but since I was only cleaning out two, both of those got a good scrub, and as did this well. But I wanted to show you the way I'm dealing with it, and that is, let me just open this up for you. Here's the top tray, and you can see it's the one that has the newest food added to it. And I really did a good heavy feeding on both levels. I added some here, which I normally don't do, but I added some actual fresh frozen fruit, and added some dry bedding to it. But I wanted to see if I could. I'm trying to keep these bins drier, and so you can see this is where I collect any of that leachate, and I have the well open. I have the spigot open, and nothing has come down overnight. So just to show you, it's just coffee grounds, my coffee filters. I just methodically go around and lay them out, and so after like 10 days, it's got another sheet of paper, and that's my carbon, along with any throwaway mail that might come my way. But anyway, what I wanted to show you was that even after doing all of that, I think you might see, are there any there? I thought I saw some this morning. And so what I decided to do, I don't think that's a worm, what I decided to do was to try and bait them again. I don't see anything. When I first opened it this morning, I thought I saw a few mites. And I guess I could have, and they've just kind of like taken down. But what this is it's just a piece of bread, and then it's got milk poured over it. And I like to put it on like a paper cardboard, so that it's just easier for me to pick it up, and then I discard it and take care of it that way. But anyway, everybody seems fine. It had been 40 days. I normally was doing like once a month, and so 40 days was a little long. And I ended up getting those large coffee containers, not the big ones, but the really big ones from Folgers, I think it is. And each one holds about 3.5 pounds. It was just over 17 pounds. It was 5.5 of those. So that'll keep me for quite a while, and I can make some nice worm tea out of it and what have you. But, this lid will come off, and then this third one will go on, and you can see what it looks like. It's got nice holes to it. And cardboard will go down, actually a sheet of cardboard. I could use a newspaper, but I like to use just a sheet of thin cardboard. And then I will start doing the same thing where I add just a little bit of bedding to it and vegetables, and then just keep layering and layering and layering. So anyway, that was it. I just wanted to show you the finished product so that you know that it stays clean in my house. And of course, everything was wiped down and cleaned when it was out of there. And once a week we go in behind it and clean everything that might dust or anything that forms. I've never really had a problem. The mites are really the only thing that I didn't add. The worms I added, but I didn't add the mites. So anyway, garden what you've got. And I hope you'll try this. If you have any questions about a can of worms, where I got it, how you can get it, where to get your worms, I would be glad to help anyone. So garden what you've got, and I hope you'll subscribe and ring the bell and come back and see me again soon. I promise I'll be here. Take care. Bye-bye.